Hello there, doll lovers. Today we have the Princess of the Portuguese Empire Princess to review. And what you know, I actually have two of them. So one's going to stay in the box, and the other one that I've had for many years will be our lovely display model, which I will show you all of the lovely details she possesses. So we'll take a look at the box first. This came out in 2002, so she's 15 years old now. This was actually found in a thrift store and was only $10. You can see here there's a lot of lovely artwork and a lot of written down information about her. This picture on the back looks like a painting. It actually has the princess right there with her dark hair, the burgundy dress. Then here's another. This just shows two knights jousting. And then down here, it'll show a couple of other princesses in the lineup. I do have the one on the left, the Dutch, but I do not have the South African one. I also have Princess of Ireland, and the Viking Princess, and the Princess of the Renaissance. When I first got her, I immediately thought, well, she's just like a real-life Snow White with her pale skin, raven dark hair, and she actually does have like a goldish brown color to her eyes. So she's extremely beautiful and also an uncommon coloring for a Caucasian Barbie. Most of the time, if you do see one with black hair, they'll have blue or brown eyes, but not gold. So, with the one that I have, and I've had her since the beginning, I went ahead and immediately cut off the gold netting that was lightly sewn into her hair. It was just like that, and I just cut it off. That way I could, if I wanted to, I could dress her up in some modern day clothing. But here, her facial details, ruby red lips, you can see those eyes, pierced ears with a gold stud. She has one loose clump of hair here, and it's curled, although this has lost a little bit of its springiness. What you can't really see is there's a braid of hair that goes all the way around and ties into the back. Yeah, it's just a little too dark to notice. Now, even though she has pointed Barbie feet, the doll comes with flat shoes, and I'm using the purple ones so that way you can actually see them, because the shoes she comes with are just as burgundy as her skirt, so I wanted these to show up against the dress. So these flat style shoes do not stay on heeled feet very well, especially if you try to make the doll stand. Which, of course, these dolls do come with stands. You can see right there, there's the clear stand, the base is underneath, and then the shoes are packaged. Sometimes these come with a brush too. The details of her dress are amazing. We've got these beautiful puff sleeves, tapestry style pattern. We have gold threading. The sleeves have a little bit of elasticity to them. It's a little difficult getting them on and off her hand. If her hand was more closed, it'd be easier. But the thumb usually catches on the hem. We have around her waist gold trim. Her skirt actually has two layers. We have this thick velvet, and then we have a silky white underskirt. I like that extra detail. So here we have the points of articulation, the shoulder, rotation, the leg, snap joint knee. She still squeaks. I don't play with her very often. I did recently take her head off and put her on a made-to-move body for a photo shoot, and then I replaced it. I plan to get enough made-to-move bodies to put my favorite dolls on them, and she's definitely one of them. Her hair had nice, beautiful waves to it, but Yeah, she stood out on a shelf for a while, and then she's been put in her box for a long time, so she hasn't gotten too much attention. But you know, now that I have one that I can keep in the box, this one will be out more. And one thing to note about her face is that she has a side glance to her, so she kind of has that ooh, come hither look. It's very nice, very dynamic. There's a lot of information here on the back. I won't read all of it, but it says, nestled on the shores of the sparkling Atlantic Ocean is the kingdom of Portugal. The king of this land is wealthy, powerful, good, and wise. He sends many seafarers on great explorations, which make his country rich. His empire stretches from the Indies to Brazil during this time, which is called the Age of Discovery. Yeah. Then they'll talk about here the princess is called Infanta. She stands on the balcony. She calls adeus, which is goodbye in Portuguese. Then they talk here about the joust and everything, the Portugal women, maidens of the court. Then we down here it talks about the details of her dress. It says she wears a glorious gown of jacquard and burgundy penne velvet, inspired by Renaissance fashion. A delicate cap of golden metallic lace is the final regal accessory. Oh yeah. She's beautiful. Can't believe we found one of these at a thrift store for $10. Oh my god. What a find. But yep, there we have her. Beautiful Princess of Portugal from the Princesses of the World collection. So thank you guys very much for watching.